Hi, welcome back to Sadie's Spincraft. In this video we are going to fill up the last three there's two bobbins and a bit. One needs finishing, two need filling, and then we can get them all plied in the next video. So if you want to see these bobbins getting filled, carry on watching. Let's go. So I've got a week before Tour de Fleece. I reckon it's time to fill the last two nano bobbins. Well, finish the one that got started, fill the next two, and then I can ply all 9 bobbins at the same time before TDF. Oof. So what I'm going to do with the last two bobbins, I'm not going to do them in grey because I'm actually sick and tired of grey. Oh yeah, it's 9:30 in the morning and it's already, what did they say? I think it was 18 degrees. I'm not bothered, it don't bother me, but there'll be plenty of people out there today that will be struggling, so don't forget your water. Keep hydrated, stay in the shade if you can. If you don't like it, close your curtains, do not open your windows, and then as the sun moves, open your curtains, open your windows. But yeah, there you go. That's how to keep cool. And if that don't work, just dunk your head in some cold water. That always works. Anyway, I'm gonna go and find a couple of bats that I want to turn into raw lags so that I can practice spinning raw lags. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be with you shortly. I'm just going to have a brew and wake up, but that is my plan for this next week. Well, I say for this next week. I'm going to be uploading each day just so that I've got some content up, because otherwise you're just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, because I'm terrible. Let's get to it. So anyway, I haven't even got started yet because I decided to clean the house, and then when I got onto the kitchen I ended up cleaning the hob, the sides, sweeping, hanging clothes out. I got on a bit of a mission. So finally we're on to the bat that I've made into Rolags on the hand carders. See how many I've got left. So this is from a while when I first got my hand carders, the not the Kromsky ones, the Ashford ones. So got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit bats, Rolags to do. So pop them in me. See where I'm putting. Just in my little drinks bit here, so I can just pull it out as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. So I'm going to carry on with these, and I'm going to be doing supported long draw. So I'm going to get it so you can see that and what I'm doing. You probably won't be able to see my head, but it's fine because it's all going to be sped up for you anyway. I will, in fact, we'll do a bit before I speed it up because I'm nice like that. Don't have a clue what this fibre is. But it were brown and white and nice and soft. And it were in white and brown layers in the bat. So I've blended it more while it being on the hand carders. So we'll get this one finished and then we'll move on to another bat. I would like to get what I've prepped in past spun, and I might as well take this opportunity, not this one but the next part, to show you how to set up your nano. So I'm going to get this finished, and then we'll take apart the nano, then put it back together, and then we'll get started on a different bat that we're going to make into Rolags. Yeah, this is just the first part. The second and third parts are going to be even better. So we're just filling bobbins right now, and then at the end, well, it'll be another video. It will be plying all said bobbins that we've filled. So I wouldn't mind actually no, it's gone. It's gone. I wouldn't mind actually. That's all I've got. That is literally all I've got. So that's the end of that bobbin. How pretty is that? I love it. I'm gonna go make myself some tea, get a brew, and then we'll come back, take this apart, put the next bobbin on, and then we'll get some prepping done of one of the bats, and yeah, we'll go from there. Take that out. So to take it apart, I'm going to take the brake band off first. Then I'm going to remove the drive band really carefully. You don't have to take it off completely. It's still attached to that, but I'll show you how to put that on. So we'll just lift that off, remove that bearing, remove the bobbin, I'm going to pop this bobbin in here because I'm hoping to ply this with the next two that I do. Right, bobbin and fire. Let's just shift that out of the way because I need to get a bobbin out of here. Yes, I need to put a drive band, it's not a drive band, it's a leader on it. So let's imagine that wasn't a part of it and you've only just got it. I do prefer this way than the twisty one that they have, but if you got a normal drive band you should be fine. So to get started, you're going to go down that side, you're going to pull that through so that you can hook it onto there, and then you're going to bring that over the legs of the Nano to hold it in place. Right, then you're going to get your flyer. You should already have your orifice diffuser thingy-me-bob that stops it from going blah 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 blah. This is filthy, it really needs a good old clean. We're going to put the bobbin onto there. We're going to get your bearing, pop it on the end, and then you're just going to slot that on in. Right, drive band, make sure you hold it just onto the wheel and slowly slide it over. Did you see where I popped it? It goes in that groove just there, so then it's all attached. Yeah, then you're going to get your brake band and you're going to make sure you go over this part of the bobbin, and you're just going to tuck that in there. You'll adjust that before you even get started. Your speed, take it right down. You don't need speed to start off with. You need to figure out whether it's going to draw itself on, or if you need to add more tension on the brake band to see if it'll go in. Once you figure that out, you slowly increase your speed to whichever one you want. I tend to be over here, but that's me. I spin clockwise, which is a Z twist for the single, and I ply anti-clockwise, which is an S twist for the ply. Let me get a leader and we'll get started. Oh, I can't get started until we've made some Rolags, so we'll come back to this. We've just got some Rolags to make and we'll go get a leader. Hello. So the light's a bit weird because the sun's bouncing off a window over there and bouncing off that window over there and coming here. So enjoy. Let's add the leader to the bobbin. So taking a bit of yarn, tied a knot in the end, and I'm gonna literally put that through, pull it tight, go round again, through that bit again, tighten that up, push across, and then into your hooks. Get your hook that should come with it because it is a teeny tiny hook. Usually I don't have a problem with this, but because I'm doing it on camera, obviously. Right, so we've got that through. Excuse me. So that's the NANO setup, apart from it ain't got a plug in just yet. So there we go, we're ready to go on that. Now we need to prep some bats. Well, not bats, raw lags from the bat. So I've got my hand carders, and I've got this bat that I made way back when I were up in the attic. Is that 2 years ago, 3 years ago? And I've called it the Riverbed Bat. It's 50 grams. And it's a blend of Merino, Shetland, Alpaca, Polworth, Corriedale, Firestar, Sari Silk and Angelina. Wow, that's a lot of fibre. So I'm going to do a couple of raw lags now. So I'm just going to get a strip off that. I didn't even show you the bat really, did I? So yeah, that's why it's called Riverbed, because of the blue and the browny grey. It looks like stones underneath. Don't look at that side. I don't. So we're going to, let's just move you down, shift that one out of way, shift that out my way. Alright, then I'll use you instead. Like you would the blending board, I'm just going to add this fibre onto here. Won't take it all. That's fine. So now I'm going to get it. I'm just going to comb it through basically. Kind of just blending it a bit more homogeneous instead of having massive strips. So I'm only doing it the once. Then I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to roll it. I am not the best at making raw lags on the hand carders, but I roll with it. If I want to, I can go on that side and just give them a quick, make sure they're well rubbed together. So yeah, there we go, that's one. And I'm just going to pop that in there as I go. In fact, no, we're going to get going, aren't we, soon? So I'm just going to bob that one there. We'll make two. Because I'm at, or three, whichever, however many this makes. Trying to do it so you can see. if I was opening proper fleece and proper locks, I'd only come part way up the card, because it does fluff up and it does open up, whereas this is already fluffed and opened. It just needs blending slightly more. Right, so we're going to probably get 3 out of each strip. So from what I've watched, apparently you're not supposed to make the teeth attached to each other, but I say booey to that. What's up, Hunter Love? Can you what? Ice cream? Yes, of course you can, love. Do it like that. There we go. There's another one. So we've got 2 nice big fluff. Well, see, because I spin fine, these are huge. Right, we'll do last one, and then I'll do a time lapse so that you get to see the rest being blended. As we all know, I am not advanced at carding, especially hand carding, maybe at the blending board and drum carder, but not hand cards. But I am getting better. The more I practice, the better I get. So the old saying of, if at first you don't succeed, try again, is perfect for becoming a spinner and for fibre prep. There we go. So I've made 3 with you. Now I'm going to put you on time lapse, so enjoy. So we've got, I'm going to turn the speed down. I'm going to do it as I show you. I'm going to take that up and so that we can see how much tension we need. Let's get a roll lag out. So I'm going to get that, put a small amount through the hole and fold it back on itself. Turn it this way a bit. I'm going to turn that to Z. Still quick. I'll turn it down so you can see. Is it drawing on? No. So what we need to do is stop, add tension. So we've got a bit of tension going on bobbin, so it pulls it on. Let's try again. Is that going on? Yes. So we need a little bit more. I'm going to need a little bit more tension, or that just might be my yarn being a bit thick actually. Yeah, it's on. So once you realise where your tension is, something you will have to remember, as your bobbin fills up, you're going to need to turn up the tension because your bobbin's getting heavier, so it needs a bit more tension. I'm now going to turn this up because I need to go my speed, otherwise it's just going to fall apart. So I'm going to whack that up, turn that on, and I'm going to do supported long draw. There is going to be lumps and bumps throughout this because one, it's got sari silk in, two, it's got all sorts in. Thank you, darling, you're a diamond. Hunter's just made me a brew, bless him. So I'm going to move you back and put you on time lapse so you can see what's going on. So I do believe I've got 16 raw legs out of that bat, which means we should have a nice 50 gram bobbin full. I'm not sure how much the other one weighed. Some of these seem to have tags, some don't. I'm assuming some I was going to sell and then never did. So I put it in to spin my own for myself. I like how this is turning out. I shall show you it towards the end. pretty is that? And I think that is going to go really well. Hang on. So I think those two. What do you reckon? Can't see it. Are going to look really nice together, I think. I can't wait to find out, because one's white and brown and one's brown with greens and blues and bits of purple. I like. Okay. So yeah, that's one roll lag down. I like the idea of putting that with that. It's like I say, I'm trying to get away from chain playing. I can't get away from chain playing the grey because I've already started chain playing all them others. But things moving forward, I'm going to attempt to get everything true plied, not chain plied. So yeah, I am going to leave this bit here for today. I might come back after I've had a bath and carry on spinning, but it will be on time lapse. I'll be back tomorrow. The lighting's crap, but it's day 2 of filling nano bobbins. I think I did 7 out of 16 last night, so that leaves me what? 9. So we'll get these 9 done. And then I've got this bat here, which is about 25 to 30 gram. At some point I've spun half of it. Don't know where it is. But yeah, I'm gonna turn that into roll lags. It's got some lovely soft fibres in, and we'll get that onto the bobbin, onto the other bobbin. I wouldn't mind pairing this, it's going to look really strange, but with these two as a third ply, because they're purple and black reflects a green. It doesn't matter because the light's bouncing. I can't put my hand anywhere. But yeah, that's purple and green. That has been being spun for like forever. I got bored of it, you know me. So I thought, just to make those seem a bit more, I thought I'd try and put this to, we'll see, because if it don't match when I've spun it up, then it won't go with it, it'll just get chain plied. Even though I want to move, oh, I suppose I could ply it back on itself. I won't do a ply bracelet for something so much, but I will put it into a cake, a yarn cake, not an eater cake, and we'll apply from a centre pull ball, not a centre pull ball. Centre pull ball. Oh. Yeah, I'm leaving that in. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on spinning the rest of these. Time to get the nano out and carry on. So let's, oh, and I'll be using Kromsky ones today just to try them out. But I'm going to pop these down here for now because I'm not going to need them just yet. So let's just bring you in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. My little box where my nano lives. So first I'll get that out. Plug that in. Ah. What was that? Bet that were an ant. Oh no. With a wire. Does that mean I got electrocuted? Weird. It felt like I got bitten by an ant. But anyway, put that there. Look how much I got done. How pretty is that? You can't even see it in this light, but yeah, I'm loving this. I do like how it came with, not came. I do how it still kept the look of a riverbed. Oh, we've got an instruction card. I was just wondering what these were. S twist and Z twist. Z. I don't even say Z. I don't know why I said Z. Z. When did I buy it? It's a NANO 1.1. There you go. I knew I'd get there in the end. And it was bought on 17th of the 7th, 21. So I've had it 6 years, 5 years. And I've had to replace the drive band once. It is coming up to replacing the drive band again, just because it does get used a lot. And I can see the braking on the thing. I don't know what I'm going to do if it goes before I need it, because where I got it from, the threshing barn, has now closed down. So I don't know where I'm meant to get me drive bands from, because I refused to pay for shipping from America of £20 odd for one of them. I refuse. If I have to, I'll go find some bobbles, some hair bobbles that fit. I don't care. Right, I need to open that. How have I done? Oh yeah, there. There we go. So I'm going to carry on with these. I've got one here to spin. I shall be back shortly and we'll go from there when you can actually see what's going on, because the sun will have moved. So, said it were going to break, didn't I? It broke. Luckily for me, look at this. Hang on, come here. Oh, hang on, I've lost a leg. I have got a hair bobble that is flat enough to fit in there. So this is actually a flat bobble, it's not rounded. As you can see, it's thinner there than it is on the side. And do you know what? It works. Watch. Are you ready? It works just as well as the drive band. So if ever you need a quick replacement and can't get one delivered, look for a hair bobble that actually fits. You'll find one. They're not the teeny tiny ones, they're the normal size hair bobbles, but you get flat ones without the metal bits on. They're sort of like glued together. Or you get them that are the rounded, but thinner than these. Probably about the size of what it looks like on the side. How cool's that? So yeah, if you're ever struggling with drive band, it can be done with a bobble. I also didn't mention in the video, but I might have done. My tension's different to either, because mine's a 1.1. It's either the the NANO 1 or the NANO 1.2 that has a twisty bobbin thing. I don't know if you have these holy bits. If you do, and say that twisty thing ain't working right, maybe take it off and do what I've done with an elastic. I don't know, just thought. What do you reckon? Anyway, I'm going to carry on finishing this. I think I've got 5 raw lags left after this one. It's taken a bit longer today, simply because I've not been on it, I've not been with it, I've just, I don't know. I've wanted to spin, but then I've not wanted to spin, if you understand me, because each time I pick up a roll like my hand gets sweaty. And I'd rather not get it all felted and matted with sweaty hands. And my hair's a mess, I don't care. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on with this, but daylight, let's just show you. They're the colours that we're getting on it. There's greens, blues, browns and greys, and I do think that'll go really well with the brown and white that's got a slight grey tinge to it, so I'm hoping that they go together. This is going to have way more than that other one on, so this may get, whatever's left might get plied with the last one that I do. I'll bring you along for that as well. I'm just going to get the roll lags sorted. I have noticed these 2 days that I used the hand carders. 2 days. It's a day, Sarah. The hour I used the hand carders, it did hurt my but I am getting stronger doing hydrotherapy. Whether I manage to stay stronger come the cold weather is a different matter, but it is helping right at this moment. But I think the warm weather does have a lot to do with it. So yeah, little update on that. So as we know, yesterday the brake band broke. I'm now getting quite full and I've still got this and one more roll lag. I'm going to try and do my best because I've got a little bit more I can do at this end there, and I'm going to try and just go across and make it nice and even. Fingers crossed that helps me get the last 2 bobbins on. So yep, let's carry on with this. I'll come back to you when I've finished it because it's taking forever. Well, it's not. I'm just being me and doing a bit and then doing something around the house and then doing a bit and then doing something around the house and then doing a bit and talking to someone and then doing a bit and then being on my phone and then doing a bit and doing something else. So it's not the prep, it's not the spinning, it's me. It would have been done yesterday. That's all I can say. If I'd have just, I was so lethargic yesterday, I just couldn't be bothered. So it took until after tea when it started getting late, and all of a sudden I go, woo, I'm awake, let's do loads, and that's how that got full. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit when we go on to the last bobbin and the last lot of roll lags that we'll be making. Yeah, I got it all on, so let's change bobbin. I've already disintegrated, dismantled. There we go. Disintegrated. I don't know. Right. I've already put my leader on. Where's my bearing? That's still on the bobble. Like I said, it works just as well. Let's get brake band on. Bob that in there. So I think I have 8 roll lags of the... Ooh, that's not gonna fit. So what I'll do is I'll take one round off. Fingers crossed it stays. Get out. It should do because I've used cotton. That is a first. Usually I do them like 15 metres too long. Right, so that's another one done. I've done the other roll lags. Don't think you needed to see that, but I do like the Kromsky carders. They don't seem as hurty. Where have I put that other one? It's there. So these are the two I'm going to put together. Like I said, there's way more of this one. And then with this, when that one's finished with that, this is going to end up getting put with the one that I'm doing now, because I can guarantee there'll be plenty to... There will be plenty left over on this, because there's half the amount of bats going on the other one, so fingers crossed it all works out. Oh, the rain's starting, so I'll bring you inside so you're not getting attacked by raindrops, and I'm gonna carry on spinning. Let me just put these in here. I'll show you my raw legs. They remind me of pastel unicorn. There's light pink ones, there's ones with blue in, ones with bits of green in, there's one with more blue. So yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this. It's very soft. There's a lot of bamboo, silk, rose, all the add-ins. I do believe there's some cashmere in it and merino. So that is what I believe is in this. I haven't written it down, so turn that down to get started. That's too much. Is that going in? No. Yeah. Oh, Sadie, turn your speed up. There we go. I do believe it's meant to be a thunderstorm that's starting now, so I hope you hear it. Probably not though. I've got so much fibre all over me, it's unreal. Right. Oh, yeah, that's thunder. Getting ready for the bouncy rain. I might have to shut the little door on my tent. There is going to be lumpy bits in it because I'm trying to let go of being perfect, because you can't be perfect with supported long draw, or well, you can be with supported long draw, but I mean eventually I want to be able to get to a point of doing straight up long draw, and I need to get out of the perfection stage for that. You. Right, I'll come back once this is done. If the thunderstorm gets better, I'll start recording while spinning. Don't hold your hopes up. So it's done. I'm gonna now begin plying, but it's gonna have to be a different video because we're gonna be already nearly at an hour and a half, and I'm gonna have to somehow shorten that down. And I talk a lot. Oh, this is hard. Right. I'm gonna leave it here for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are new to the channel and you enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more random uploads. Thank you to all the new subscribers, thank you to all the returning subscribers, and thank you to the 5 members, Carol, Antoinette, Joy, Dawn and Julia. Thank you all so very much. Don't forget, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to all you fantastic people out there. I'll definitely see you all again very soon. Goodbye, my beautifuls. Mwah.